Learn English through stories A12. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents: 1. Chasing the deer. 2. Leaving for work. 3. Lucky jacket. 4. Confidence is key. 5. The ant and the grasshopper. 6. Mop and bucket. 7. Dialogues. 8. Picture dictionary page. 1. Chasing the deer. One day, it is a clear, warm day. The sky is blue. There are grassy plains near the hills. A leopard sees a good-sized deer. The deer is grazing grass in the sun. The leopard is very hungry. He wants to hunt the deer for a meal. That deer looks delicious. I will be able to quietly go near it and attack. The deer won't even know what struck him, the leopard thinks. The deer is chewing on fresh, green grass. This grass is so sweet. I should be coming here every day. The flowers have such sweet nectar. The grass is so soft, thinks the deer. Suddenly, in the open land, from a distance, the deer can see the leopard slowly crawling towards him. Instantly, the deer leapt and ran for its life. The leopard chases the deer. "I must run faster," exclaims the deer. The runs as fast as he can, leaving the leopard quite behind. The leopard, which is not such fast a runner and has underestimated the deer, soon sees the deer disappearing out of sight. Moral: never be overconfident about the things you can do. 2. Leaving for work. At precisely 6 a.m., the alarm goes off. Seema wakes up. She is still tired. She watched a movie last night, so she went to bed late. She has no choice. She has to get up. Finally, she drags herself out of bed. Seema begins her morning routine with a quick shower. After her shower, she goes to the kitchen. She is going to prepare a simple breakfast. She grabs a large bowl from the dishwasher. She opens the fridge and takes out a carton of milk. She pours some milk into the bowl. And then she puts 1½ scoops of oats into it. She put the bowl in the microwave and heat it for 4 minutes. A scoop of oats. While waiting for her oatmeal to cook, she empties the dishwasher and puts the dishes in the cupboard. She takes out the bowl from the microwave and puts it on the dining table. She puts half a banana and half an avocado into the bowl. She also puts some almonds and walnuts into the bowl. She mixes everything with a spoon. Avocado. It is a good breakfast, a good balance of fat, carbs, and proteins. While eating her breakfast, Seema watches the news on the TV. The license of 4 IELTS centers has been cancelled. She goes back to her bedroom and dresses for the day, mindful of the weather. While Seema is dressing for work, she listens to the weather forecast. Welcome to the weather forecast. Now, let's see what the weather is like today. In the north of the country, it's very windy and cold. There's a chance of some rain too, so don't leave home without your umbrella. The temperature is around 10 degrees centigrade. In the east, it's rainy all day today, I'm afraid. There may be a thunderstorm in the afternoon. The temperature is a bit higher, at around 13 degrees. In the west and middle of the country, the weather is dry, but cloudy. So no rain for you, but it is quite windy and the temperature is just 10 degrees. The south of the country has the best weather today. It's cloudy most of the time, but sunny this afternoon. The temperature is around 15 degrees. Checking the time on her phone, she leaves home in a hurry. As she steps into the street, a gust of wind blows back her hair. She covers her head with the hood of her coat, tightens the scarf around her neck, and braces for her walk to the train station. After settling into her seat on the train, memories of her mother stir again. She takes out her phone and texts, "Hey Mum, thanks for the scarf you knit me. It came in really handy this morning. Love always, Seema." 3. Lucky jacket. Mira has a lucky jacket. Whenever she wears it, good things happen to her. She wore it on her final exam one time and she got the highest grade in the class. The jacket is multicolor stripes: green, pink, yellow, and blue. It's really smelly because Mira never washes it. She is scared that washing the jacket will wash away the luck. She keeps the jacket in a closet all by itself. No other clothes are in the closet. Mira has an important interview for a job. She is very nervous about it. She wants to wear the jacket, but the jacket is not appropriate for the interview. She needs to wear nice clothes. She decides to wear the jacket under a plain gray sweater. Perfect plan, she thinks. When Mira enters the interview room, she starts to sweat. She wonders why it is so hot. She realizes that the heater is on. She sits down across from the interviewer. "Mira, you're sweating. You should take your sweater off." Mira laughs nervously. "I'm fine," she says. By the end of the interview, there is a sweat stain on Mira's sweater. She left the interview feeling unsure. A week later, Mira got a phone call from the boss. The boss offered her the job. The lucky jacket worked. Mira starts her new job. A month later, she gets her first wage. Guess what she buys? She buys a new glass cabinet for the jacket. It is going to be like a museum. She is going to keep her jacket in the glass cabinet. If you happen to visit Mira, you would be able to see the jacket. 4. Confidence is key. Rana always feels doubtful about herself. She doesn't like how she looks. She thinks she is too tall and skinny. People always ask her how tall she is. She tries to gain weight, but she never can. Most people will love to be in Rano's situation, though. Rano doesn't like how she is so shy. She wishes she could easily talk to people and make new friends. Rano doesn't like her voice. She thinks it was too rough. Rano's confidence is so low that her friends start to get annoyed with her. They keep telling her that she is fine, but Rano will deny it. Rano's mom encourages her to join a sports team at school. Rano does not want to because she doesn't want to get rejected. After days of convincing, Rano finally gives in to her mother's request. Rano decides to try out for the basketball team. She played when she was younger, but has not played in 5 years. However, it helps that Rano is tall. When Rano goes to tryouts, she looks at all the people she is competing against. She starts to compare herself to the other girls. They are all shorter than her, but they are more confident. Rano tries to put them out of her mind. The coach asks the girls to shoot free throws, run short distances, and then finally asks them to play a game. Rano is doing well, and she is surprised. She doesn't realize that she still has basketball skills. Rano makes the team and feels more confident about herself. She knows she is good at something. 5. The Ant and the Grasshopper. On one fine summer's day in a field, a grasshopper is hopping about in a musical mood. An ant passes by. It is carrying a small ear of corn. It is taking it to its nest. An ear of corn. The grasshopper invites the ant to sit. He says, "Dear ant, life is too short. We should enjoy it as much as we can. Come on, sit down and let's have a chat." Ant says, "Dear grasshopper, can't you see I'm busy? I'm storing it for winter. Why don't you do the same instead, playing your music?" "Pooh, why bother about winter?" says the grasshopper. "We have got enough food at present." But the ant goes on its way and continues its hard work. Finally, when winter comes, the grasshopper finds itself dying of hunger when it sees the ants distributing corn and grain from their storage. Then the grasshopper understood that it is best to prepare for the days of necessity. That is why they say, you must save for rainy days. 6. Mop and bucket. It is a sweltering, hot day. It is so hot outside. Tina is very thirsty. She goes inside. Then she goes to the kitchen. She opens the fridge door. She thinks, what shall I have, orange juice or water? She decides to have water. She takes out the 2-liter water bottle. She fills the glass with water. By accident, she knocks on the glass. Water is everywhere, on the table and on the floor. She goes to the kitchen utility. She picks up the mop and bucket. She mops the floor. She cleans the table with a sponge. Now the floor is clean and dry. The table is clean and dry. But she is still very thirsty. She opens the fridge again. She takes the orange juice carton. She is very careful. She pours the orange juice into the glass. She drinks the orange juice. She is happy. She goes to her bedroom and does her homework. Tina's homework on analogies. Part 1. 1. Dark is to a night as light is to a day. 2. Smell is to a nose as see is to an eye. 3. A chair is to sit as a bed is to sleep. 4. Old is to young as tall is to short. 5. A hat is to a head as a shoe is to a foot. 6. A kite is to fly as a car is to drive. 7. A dog is to a bone as a mouse is to cheese. 8. Smile is to happy as cry is to sad. 9. A key is to a door as a latch is to a window. 10. Fire is to hot as ice is to cold. Part 2. 1. A piano is to instrument as a hammer is to tool. 2. A ship is to a captain as a train is to a conductor. 3. A bird is to feather as a cat is to fur. 4. A plane is to air as a boat is to water. 5. Chocolate is to brown as vanilla is to white. 6. A toe is to a foot as a finger is to a hand. 7. Moo is to a cow as oink is to a pig. 8. Sweet is to sugar as sour is to a lemon. 9. A snail is to slow as a cheetah is to fast. 10. A zipper is to a jacket as a lace is to a shoe. 7. Dialogues. How about pizza? A. What's for dinner? B. I'm not sure. A. How about a pizza? B. You had pizza for lunch. A. But I love pizza. B. Everybody loves pizza. A. So why can't I have pizza for dinner? B. Because you need variety. A. What's variety? B. Different things, not the same thing all the time. A. You mean like a pepperoni pizza instead of a vegetable pizza? B. No, I mean a salad instead of a pizza. Are you sleepy? A. Why are you yawning? B. I'm sleepy. A. Why don't you go to bed? B. I want to watch this TV show. A. Maybe you should record it. B. The tape recorder is broken. A. Then you should watch the rerun. B. Why? I'm watching the original. A. But you'll be asleep in about 1 minute. B. I'm just yawning because the commercials are on. Hey, okay. I'll tell you how this show ends. B. ZZZ. Someone is snoring. 8. Picture dictionary page.